Mookie Betts. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for Houston, center fielder Mookie Betts.
And we get things started here with a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. They come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And he's retired here, 1 away. Stepping in.
Right fielder Josh Reddick.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Jones is under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Carlos Correa now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The pitch. And this is lined right back up the middle. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Some 2-out success to keep the top of the first alive. Into the box, Evan Gattis. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. In the dirt here, and a bad time for that as the runner takes second here. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. A high fastball is in there. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Favorable call in there for a strike.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he
looking at a fastball to end the inning. A speedy Trey Turner digs in now.
For the Orioles, the shortstop Trey Turner.
And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit. Coming to the
batting second, first baseman Shohei Bato.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Betts going back on it. He leaps, but he can't make the play, and it bangs off the wall. The relay, and he's safe. Digging in, Mark Trumbo. First chance for him at the plate as he comes into this one right at the 300 mark for the year. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores. Standing in, Justin Bour. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch him the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
And the pitch on 2-1. Right over the middle, knee high. Has a look, now the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Reddick has a read on it. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right. So he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now. Here's Chris Davis now, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Squared that one up just a little late.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2.
Well, now's when he gets nasty. He's 0-2, and you know he's got 5 pitches in his arsenal to put him away. It's almost impossible for the hitter to sit on anything.
You know, I'm not sure.
A swing and a miss. That digging in the switch hitter.
Houston. Left fielder Carlos Beltran.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. Swing and a looper to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Beltran is on his way home. And a relay to the plate. Here's the tag from Castillo. They got him at the plate. Stepping up to the plate, Brian McCann. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. For Pedroia, that's 12 doubles now on the campaign. In there, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left. 1 out and a runner on second base. And another foul ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. And this is fouled at the plate.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Swing and a hard hit ball down the line in right. And that's a fair ball as it'll head toward the scoreboard. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to make this a 2-1 game now. Here's Albert now. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. 0-1 count and the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
He's set and the 2-1 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here comes the payoff pitch. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. No appeal needed, and there are 2 away. First offering on its way. Travis Shaw is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Ready with the 1-0. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Throw won't get him. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Digging in to try it again, Mookie Betts, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And Scope will settle under it to make the play, and that ends. Striding in, Adam Jones. He'll start things out against Noah Syndergaard as this inning is underway.
Adam Jones.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
And he lays off again, ball 3. Wellington Castillo is on deck. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Batting 8.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Wellington Castillo is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Hot shot on the ground is short. Scooped up. Pedroia on to Pujols at first, and it's a double play. Now at the plate, Trey Mancini. On the season, he's hitting just over .290 coming into action here. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And ready for another chance. Josh Reddick. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Right fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now here's a shot out to right center field. Reddick around the bag at first, heading for second now. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double. Striding in once again, Carlos Correa, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. There to take it is Votto, and there's one gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Evan Gattis. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Gattis.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes. Well, that's 2 impressive fastballs, 2 mid.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Jones looking up. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Beltran. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. 4-1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
You're sitting 2-0 in that situation. You get the fastball, but it's not the location you want, so you lay off it. I love that. That's great discipline hitting. He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Waiting next is Dustin Pedroia to right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs.
Now batting, second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Into the windup and the pitch. Dustin Pedroia is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Oh, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance.
That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. Into the box now, Brian McCann. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Not even close on that swing. No balls in the strike. Comes set and the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Now this is foul tipped right into the catcher's glove as he holds on to preserve the strikeout, and there are two away. Ground ball sent back up the middle. They'll go to Scope at second for the force out, and that ends the speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Fooled him there, and a little pop-up to the right side. Pujols has it, and it's a quick out number 1.
First baseman
now in the box,
23.
Joey Votto. He reached on a single in his first try. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
And this is swung on and hit on the ground at Pedroia at second. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Trumbo.
Drilled down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Digging in now, Justin Bohr. He flew out in his last at-bat, and he gets ahead 0-1. Third inning here, already 4-2 our score, and the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. This one's flared toward left center. Beltran coming on. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And the throw from Beltran is too late as he's in safely at third.
The second baseman.
Here's Jonathan Scope now, looking for a third straight 2-out hit in a run in the inning. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Grounder down the line at third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Travis Shaw. They'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. And looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Chop foul wide of first. Here's another 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Again, he sends it out of play.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Another try at 2-2. And a fastball just a bit high.
Matt, this has been a fun at bat to watch. I mean, look, it's been throw a strike, I foul it off. Throw a strike, I foul it off. I want to see how this ends.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. This is line to left. Mancini has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. Here's Mookie Betts. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in and looking for more, Josh Reddick. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's going to be a base hit for Reddick. The 2-out hit means Carlos Correa will bat this inning. Ready for another shot now. Carlos Correa, a hit in 2 tries so far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Jones will get there, and he puts it away. Here's Chris Davis now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Third baseman.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A changeup over the inside corner.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Betts. Gone to lead off the inning. Standing in, Adam Jones. He drew a walk his first time up.
Jones.
Line, but speared on a hop. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. And he misses again. 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Oh, he breaks out the hook there. Good for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This will be handled by Pedroia at second. Throw gets him. 2 down. At the plate, Trey Mancini. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Mancini.
And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Now at the plate, Trey Turner. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Trey Turner.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Betts. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. In to score, the runner from second. And he's in there easily. It's a stand-up triple. In is Joey Votto now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Joey Votto.
And he'll take first here on the intentional walk. So making runners at the corners now with 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Mark Trumbo. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Luke Gregerson answers the call from the bench. And here in the 4th, now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike. And this one gets away. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
3 runs already home here. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Ready once again, Evan Gattis comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Evan Gattis.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Calling for it, Mancini. And that's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Carlos Beltran. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Now the 1-0 home to Beltran. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Popped high in the air. Davis is there for it. And that's the second out of the inning. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Hit to third. Throw on Nevada will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. In now, Justin Bohr. 1-for-2 on his line so far in the game.
Designated hitter, Justin
Tough slider
Bohr.
over the inside corner for. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Back up the middle. Correa up the middle. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Into the box now, Jonathan Scope. A hit in 2 tries so far. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Chris Davis.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. At the plate, Adam Jones. 0-for-1 for him here in this one. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Comes set with the 0-1. Way in front of a great slider that time.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss. Ready once again. Brian McCann. He'll lead things off here in this. Vidal. Nuno. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Lifted into center field. Jones is under it. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's Albert. Now the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Here it comes, 1-0. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Scope ranging into shallow right. He makes the running play. 2 down. And that brings into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And he'll step off and try again. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Mancini sprinting after it, and that's the 3rd out. Ready for another chance? Wellington Castillo. He comes in 0-for-2 thus far. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Correa ranging up the middle. No problem here. 1 away. Digging in and looking for more, Trey Mancini. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with one away. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. Hit back up the middle. There's one. Back to Pujols. Not in time, and they can't get them both. Ready for another shot now. Joey Votto. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second. Digging in once again, Mookie Betts.
Leading off for Houston, center fielder, Mookie.
Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. On the ground to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Tyler White will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Darren O'Day comes on to pitch here with. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Lonnie Chisenhall will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the flag court and gone. Digging in to try it again, Carlos Correa. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Mancini moving to his left. 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Evan Gattis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And this one runs up high, ball 1.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And a slider, called strike 3 as he. In is Joey Votto now. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Tony Sipp is into the ballgame now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power. Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Line drive to left. In is Beltran, but this is down for a base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run. Digging in, Justin Bour. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Now a pickoff play at second, and he's back in standing. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swung on in the down, but he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Number 6, Jonathan Schoop.
First pitch of the at-bat. Jonathan Schoop stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Here comes the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Up next for the Orioles.
Here's Chris Davis now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move. Bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Tim Beckham will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
This is a big spot, Matt. You know, I like how he's pitching, though. Get him out.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Striding in once again, Carlos Beltran. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Fouled back. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. The 0-2 once more. Pulled toward right center field. Jones is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. So striding forward now, Dustin Pedroia, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And a neck-high fastball that time. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Ball 2.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Hit hard back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Ready now, Brian McCann. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen
pitching
now.
For the Orioles, number 18, Jonathan.
He's set. Here it comes. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. And that is swung on and missed by McCann as he set down on strikes for out number 2. Brad Brock.
Albert.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Now a bluff here as he steps off to looking back at first. Here comes the first pitch. Albert Pujols is at the plate and he checks his swing for ball 1. And he takes a called strike 1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Center fielder, Adam.
That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The 1-1 now to Jones. Here's a pop-up now. Pujols is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in, Wellington Castillo. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Drilled to the left side. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Stepping up now, Trey Mancini. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ken Giles answers the call now, looking to get this one on to the 9th inning without any trouble.
Ken Giles.
He's set and the pitch. Now here's a line drive, and this is going to get down for extra bases. Castillo rounds third and is striding for home, but it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going. So stepping in, Trey Turner, who comes in with a couple of... And now after the one-out double, time is called here as we'll get a pinch runner out there at second base. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Will this be a big out of the bullpen? Pujols takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. And he is in there. Into the box. Now,
first baseman, Joey Votto.
And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that type with the fastball there.
Fastball runs inside and gets away. And he will score from third. A daring move as he scores on what ought to be called a wild pitch. 3-0 now.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Settling in now, Mark Trumbo. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Will Harris enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. 7 runs, 13 hits. And no errors for the Orioles so far. High in the air out to center field. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the... And that brings up the left-handed hitting.
Third baseman.
Wade Miley comes on from... Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Steve Pearce is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the 9th. Hit in the air out to center field. After it is Jones. 1 away. Now in the box.
Center field.
In this one.
Now pitching for the Orioles, number 17, Pedro.
Now a bunt attempt here.